Customizing user layers. All right, so normally I live in the B layers or the user layers, which we've customized to have kind of the things that we want to see all the time. But once in a while, I want to see something on one of those layers that isn't otherwise already configured or displayed. So instead of having to worry about hopping between different layers, hopping back and forth between the A layers and the B layers, or navigating somewhere, I'm going to show you how to actually bring that in on my shortcut layer. So let's talk about Belt Pack 2, for instance. Belt Pack 2 is our first acoustic guitar pack. It's a rechargeable pack. Typically, we use it for acoustic guitar, but say you're running an event or you don't have an acoustic guitar that morning, and you have two pastors that would like to speak. What I can do is bring that in on this layer, on this user layer. To do that, I'm going to click Setup on the screen, Setup. On the top left side here, I'm going to click User Setup. Custom Fader. You'll see on the bottom here, these are the menu options. I'm going to click Custom Fader. Now, this actually shows me the settings for my B1 layer, my B2 layer, my B3, and B4. Typically, we've got B1 set up as the drums, the drum effects, all of our DCAs, vocals, vocal effects, all those things. The right half of the board generally stays the same from B layer 1 to B layer 2. But what I can do is go in and select where I want to put a specific channel. So say I want to add B2 to the faders here. I like keeping this DCA section just DCAs. I don't like putting channels there. It's harder for me to remember that this is exclusively my master DCA section. So I'm going to put it over here by the instruments just to have access to it. It's a little bit less clean, but it's very useful. So that's in my B2 instrument layer. B2. It's 1 through 16 and 17 through 34, or sorry, 17 through 32, and then my kind of master shortcut section over to the right of the board. Now, when I'm looking at this, these select the things that I have. If I look at my faders on the numbered 1 to 16 and 17 to 32. So as I'm on B2, I'm going to put Belt Pack 2 on, let's say, 13, okay? So I'm going to go to 13 here, click, and I'm going to look for Belt Pack 2. I got lucky here, it's already on channel 1 through 32. I'm going to pull in Belt Pack 2. You'll see if I now look at the fader, I've just placed that right here. Wasn't there a second ago? I can also get rid of that if I just click it again and deselect it. It gets rid of that. If I look at my faders, it's gone. But that allows me to just bring this in. This is part of a demonstration of how really this bottom right section here just shows you what you're looking at on the board. And these B layers are entirely customizable. If you wanted to change the order on the DCAs, you could. If you wanted to change the order of the vocals, you could. But just a useful little tip for running events. And that is how you change your user layers. Sorry.